Your inbox holds a quiet alternate history. Subject line, offer letter attached. You read it once, twice, then you do what smart people do when afraid. You open a new tab and research until the moment expires. In one timeline, you stay. In the other, you leap. By the end of this episode, you'll know the hidden math that governs career forks, path dependence, network effects, compounding skills, optionality, and you'll leave with a 20-minute exercise to choose like a strategist, not a panicked brain. Let's split the screen. In the leap line, you sign. The world speeds up. Day 1 is a maze of badges and calendars and names you forget in clumps. You're excited and underqualified in the right direction. Imposter syndrome grips the wheel. You keep your hands on it anyway. In the stay line, you decline. Calm returns. You walk into your usual office and your chair fits your body like it remembers you. Your co-workers smile because stability has a face and it looks like yours. A delayed breath finishes leaving your lungs. Two futures, same you, different gravity. Here's the part the brochure never prints. Path dependence. The path you pick today changes what possible even means tomorrow. Jobs aren't just jobs. They are graphs, nodes, people, skills, problems, connected by edges, trust, proof, shared language. Pick one graph, and the next set of edges comes preloaded. Network effects. Value rises as the network grows. In careers, the network is not coffee dates. It's people who've seen you make something work. Every shipped thing teaches 10 strangers to trust your name. That trust isn't a compliment. It's a shortcut through future friction. Compounding skills. Some skills age like milk. Some age like wine. Negotiation, systems thinking, writing clearly, debugging messy reality. These skills compound. A leap that forces them early can tilt the curve of a decade. Optionality, the set of good choices available later. Staying can preserve optionality. Cash.com, reputation. Leaping can expand it. New domains, mentors, asymmetric upside. Which kind do you need more? Let's walk the lines. The leap line, week 6. You're building something with stakes. A senior dev says, ship the ugly version that works. Your perfectionism sulks. Your future thanks you. You learn the 3 secret code of progress. Scope, sequence, safeguards. Scope, cut to the problem's bone. Sequence, order the work so value appears early. Safeguards, make failure small and fast. You're tired, but it's the leg-a-day kind of tired. Your inner critic throws rocks. Evidence throws them back. 3 small launches. 2 teammates saying that saved us. 1 lead who trusts you with the next piece because you asked the right dumb questions. The stay line. Week 6. You stabilize the process everyone hates. You write a simple doc that finally explains the confusing part. To people, stop avoiding a task because your instructions remove shame. You mentor the intern like you wanted someone to mentor you. Your days have texture. Deep work before noon, people work after, real rest at night. But a new whisper visits you. Not regret, optionality, hunger. Your present is good. Your surface area for luck feels small. You begin a deliberate exploration plan. 1 meetup a week. 1 conversation with someone building in a space that excites you. 1 small side project with a public artifact. Both lines generate proof. Proof feeds identity. Identity shapes future choices. Let's name the hidden fears, because they're writing more of your life than you think. Loss aversion. You overweigh what might go wrong with the leap compared to what might go right. Status quo bias. You mistake familiarity for safety. Sunk cost fallacy. You keep paying years to defend a choice you already paid years for. Ambiguity aversion. You prefer known bads to unknown goods. Here's your counter magic. Expected value thinking. Not will it work, but if this pays off, how big is the payoff and how likely? If it fails, how survivable is the downside? Great career bets are often asymmetric, limited downside, uncapped learning, upside. Back to the story. The leap line. Q2, you blow a deadline. You own it in one sentence and bring a plan in 3 bullets. People remember the plan, not the sin. You pick up a mentor in the hallway by asking, "What would you kill if you had to cut 30%? They answer, you listen, you do it. Your optionality widens. Suddenly, your name shows up in rooms you aren't in. A surprising gift arrives. Taste. The more you ship, the more your taste sharpens. You stop worshipping complexity. You start craving clarity. Your work begins to look like you. The stay line. Q2. You start a series brown bag sessions that demystify the thing that blocks junior folks. You get good at teaching. That skill compounds everywhere. Your manager asks you to lead a cross-team effort. It mirrors what the leap job would have forced. But now you do it with calmer nervous system and stronger relationships. You design a pilot practice for yourself. Every month, you try a tiny experiment with a new tool, domain, and produce a public note, 2 pages. No fluff. Hiring managers and collaborators start DMing you not because you leaped, but because you built a lighthouse. Let's meet at the intersection, the coffee shop scene Voidlore loves. Same Thursday rain, same door to use. Leap you overhears your product mentioned at the next table without your name attached. Weirdly, it feels better. That's the point of building. To help strangers without needing credit. Stay, you overhears a problem you could solve and offers a clear, kind suggestion. The person asks for your LinkedIn. Optionality winks. Which timeline is right? Neither. Both work with guardrails. What matters is fit. Not culture fit, but trajectory fit. Does the line you're on upgrade your skills, reputation, and energy in a direction future you wants? Here's a one-sitting tool that flips confusion into clarity. Grab paper. The 3x3 career map, 20 minutes, 3 assets you want to compound for 3 years. For example, writing clearly, systems thinking, sales, as service, data sense. 3 reputations you want whispered in rooms. For example, ships on time, makes complexity simple, calm, under fire. 3 energies that refill you. For example, teaching, building from 0, polishing to 10. Field time with users. Score each timeline 0 to 3 for how well it advances each item this year. Add them. Now adjust with risk realism. Can you cap the downside with savings, contracts, or a graceful return plan? Can you pre-negotiate learning in an offer, mentorship, rotations, conference budget? Can you pre-negotiate boundaries where you are? No after-hours pings, 1 WFH day for deep work. If the scores tie, use Bezos regret minimization. Which choice would you regret not trying when you're 80? If that still ties, flip a coin and track your guts protest during the flip. That's often your answer. Already speaking, before we close, 2 myths to delete. Myth 1. One job changes everything. Truth. Stacks change everything's skills, times, people, times, artifacts, public proof. A mediocre role with an excellent stack beats a shiny role with no stack. Myth 2. If I stay, I'm playing small. Truth. Staying can be the bravest move when you use stability to build deep work, deep health, and deep proof. Now, your experiment for this week. The pilot leap. Pilot stay drill. If you're leaning leap, design a 30-day pilot inside the new domain without quitting freelance, a tiny slice. Ship a micro tool, shadow someone twice. If momentum forms, leap with evidence, not vibes. If you're leaning, stay. Design a 30-day stretch, own one outcome across teams. Propose a cut that saves 10% time, write a 2-page strategy and circulate it. If your influence expands, you just built the future you thought only the new job could give you. One last scene. You reopen the offer. Your pulse is steady. You're not measuring fear. You're measuring fit. You look at the 3x3 map, the pilot plan, the guardrails. You can feel a clean sentence forming. I'm staying on purpose with a stretch, or I'm leaping on purpose with a plan. Either way, you walk into Monday like you meant it. 2 times 1 you echoes either way. Next episode, married versus single, rings or roads. We'll map love as a system, attachment patterns, money math, meaning, and the surprising upside of both paths.